Need more water. Is it on? Turn it down. Okay. Let's get things ready. Hi Carissa, welcome to the room. Your first cab off the rank, first person in. Hey there, Breezy, welcome back. Actually, Breezy, are you the same one? I just don't remember that little emoji thing you've got there. Shrishti, welcome to the room. Anna, hello Anna. Ashley, you are my first moderator in. Stream Elements is a robot, so it's started. But Ashley, let's get our free list put together. We're just going to take our time with things today. No rush. I don't know how long I'll be on live. It just depends on how I'm going, how I'm feeling. But please hit that super chat button if you'd like to donate. My apologies if anybody had a reading in the last live, when I was live last time. Sorry guys, I didn't make it online yesterday. I did plan on getting online, and I had a private reading in the morning. It sort of went a little bit over the time that I thought it would, and then by that stage, then I had some other things I had to do, and then I had to go out, and by the time I got back, it was just too late to get anything happening. So my apologies. And also, if you did have a reading last week on, I think it was Thursday when I was live, or it might have been Friday. No, Thursday. If you did have a reading last week on the Thursday, my apologies. I had to take that that live session down. When I first started on the live, I actually was playing music on my phone, and the song, even though they didn't sing one word, you could tell which song it was because it played too much of the beginning of the song. And so I was contacted by YouTube that the song had been removed from the channel could still have the video, but the monetization thing, the thing with that, because the song came up, that the person that owned that song had the rights over like that video sort of thing. So anyway, I removed the video altogether. I thought I don't want to tread on anybody's toes, or, you know, it wasn't my intention, and it had nothing to do with my channel anyway. But it kind of looked like I reviewed the video, and it kind of looked like I was using music as a startup to my channel. And you have to pay for the rights to use somebody else's music, and but it wasn't my intention, guys. It was pure accident. I didn't even know that it had connected yet. I was trying to set up the chat thing on my phone, and I didn't even know it was running. So yeah, anyway guys, let's get to it. We have the list here. Yes and no is today. What are we doing? Yes and no will be 2 Lenormand cards. 2 Lenormand cards. So the yes and no freebies will be 2 Lenormand cards and 1 poker deck. Going to do something different. So 2 Lenormand cards for the freebies. So let's just give an example. I'll just pick somebody out. Breezy, these are for you, whether you pay or not. Breezy, these are for you because I've got a green heart there. Oh, you want to book a personal reading soon. What are you saying back further, Breezy? Breezy. I'd love to book another personal soon. Oh, so you've had a private reading with me, Breezy? Anyway, so I just picked you randomly, Breezy, just as an example. This is what you will get for your free reading today. So, Breezy, let's have a look. Just think of a yes and no in your mind. Don't type it, Breezy. You will still go on the list to, ask another question. But this is the free readings today. If anybody pays Super Chat, the $5 Super Chat, if you have PayPal and you want to pay $5, pay the $5 into my PayPal, not the Super Chat button. It's just that they take a third of it, and I just feel that's very unfair for little channels that aren't making much money at all, sometimes no money. So if you do want to do the $5 Super Chat, if you don't have PayPal but you can use Super Chat, go ahead, use Super Chat. You'll jump the list and you'll get tarot cards and Lenormand cards and the poker deck. If you want to pay $11.11 for a 10-minute detailed reading of any kind of question, all you need to do is go across to PayPal, pay that. You will jump the list. You'll get a 10-minute reading. You'll get tarots, poker decks, Lenormand, and yes and no cards as well. So that's the deal. But let's just have a look what Breezy gets. Top and bottom card. This is an example of a free reading, Breezy, and everybody else in the room. Okay, Breezy, you're getting, you or somebody else is watching and you got the loyalty card. So if you've been looking at somebody's social media, asking questions about somebody, or somebody's doing that about you, they're going to be pleasantly surprised. If somebody's loyalty was in question, you're going to be pleasantly surprised here. For a yes and a no, we're just going to do one of these, black or red. Black is no, red is yes. So we're just going to do one of these to add here. But you've got 3 cards in total for a freebie reading. So yes or no. Okay, that's flipped over. Because this is a tower and it can be intrusive, and this is black, we're going to give your answer no right now. And I know you haven't asked a question or whatever. You could have, maybe not. But yeah, that's an example, guys. This is a free reading. That's what it's going to look like today. So it's something else I'm just experimenting with. So I hope you wanted to know if you did ask a question then, Breezy. So first off the list we've got, did anybody do a donation? Because if you didn't do a donation, please do not use green hearts. Use blue, pink, purple, but please do not use green hearts, because green hearts mean that somebody has paid. I'm waiting. I don't know if Joanna will join us. I think Joanna might be stepping back for a while. She's got other things she's got to do at the moment. And Rhonda, I'm not sure if Rhonda's coming online today. It is Tuesday, but it's Monday for her. So I'm assuming that Rhonda might be online soon to help out. But Ashley, at the moment, it's you. Hey there, Anna. Hello again. Caressa. Caressa, please ask your question for your yes or no. I'm going to have to step away and get some more hot water for my drinks. So I've got, I've been in this room for nearly 3 hours now. I was doing some recordings for my channel, and then I was touching base with Joanna on the new moon. The new moon was on Saturday, the 30th. And unfortunately, the new moon fell with an eclipse. And the eclipse is sort of like, do not make your intentions on the new moon. Unfortunately, I already did it. Joanna already did it. And I'm sure a lot of people already did it before they realized, unless you're right into the astrology and that, you wouldn't know anything about that it was an eclipse or anything. And yeah, apparently when you're in an eclipse and it falls on a new moon or a full moon, you shouldn't do any of your intention work, not even put crystals out or wish for things or whatever. You should just put focus into your emotions, relax, chill out, take it easy. But apparently, according to this person who's big on this stuff, the people most affected between the 30th and the 16th of this month, the 30th of April right through to the 16th. So we got a 2-week block of this eclipse energy. It's very strong energy, and it could be hitting people that are Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio. Now, if you have any of those 4 signs in your star, moon, or rising signs, just be good to yourself at the moment. Don't get yourself involved in any arguments. More arguments would tend to happen. Lots of low emotions, lots of sadness. All of this sort of stuff could be hitting you right now. Just be kind to yourself now and step away from conflict and save your new moon intentions for full moon. And on the full moon, release the negative and let go of what doesn't serve a purpose and bring in those new moon intentions, what you're hoping for, what you're praying for. But be good to yourself, guys. So my apologies to the people out there that are Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. You might be in for a bit of a bad road over the next 2 weeks. And that's if you believe in all of that as well. Like some people don't believe anything in star signs and eclipses and everything. But yeah, if you have been going through something and it's been feeling a bit rough, your chart probably has one of those signs or more than one of them in the chart somewhere. My chart, apparently I've been told this morning, has Leo placement, not in the big ones, but it has it placed 3 times in my chart. So, ooh, I need to watch out for the next 2 weeks. Anyway, let's get to it. Caressa, is Ashlyn a good friend to me? I be call sis. Is Ashlyn... Oh, so is Ashlyn a good friend to you? Let's just focus on that. So you call this person your sis. And cautious, is that the word you're using for the energy at the moment with the eclipse energy? Just to be cautious at the moment, or are you talking about your question there? But yes, everybody, just don't get into conflict. If you're feeling a bit stressed out and everything, if you take medication, take your medication. If you like to smoke a bit of the hoochie cooch, smoke a bit of the hoochie cooch. If you like to have a drink and relax, relax. Go and watch the sunset. Go and watch the sun come up. Go for walks. Go to the beach. Breathe in. Meditate. Relax. So yeah, we're all in for a bit of a rough ride, but in particular, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Bit of a rough ride, starting Saturday right through for 2 weeks, unfortunately. I've been feeling a bit of that energy quite strongly, so yeah. All right, so let's have a look. Is Ashlyn a good friend to Caressa? I hope so, Caressa. I hope so. In time, this can be the time, the sands of time with Ashlyn. Let's just see. Let's just shuffle these, and we'll get the energy with the lot. There's 3 and 2. That's like a friendship and a commitment to each other there. So that's a good thing. This is where you share a lot of things in common. Here, Caressa, the 8 of Hearts. The 8 of Hearts is gathering of people. It can be going to the same church together, getting online in the same YouTube channel together. It can be going out with the kids or things like that. So this is a good energy. It is showing like it could stand the test of time, this relationship. Sometimes it can be that it's right now, yes, it's a good thing. It's a trusting kind of friendship. But it could be something that it does its time and then you move on. This over here, it can be defensive behavior. It can be protecting what's yours. It can be stubborn energy coming from you or this person as well. So let's give you a yes and a no. Is Ashlyn a good friend for Caressa? Okay, we've got a picture card. So let's just... Well, no, I'm not going to do another card. So this can be secrets. It can be that you share secrets with each other. This is the moon, so you can have that moon energy, that's mysterious sort of unknown stuff. But I'm not feeling that right now, especially with that 8 down here. I feel this is positive. The 3 and the 2 is telling me a positive connection. I'm going to give you a yes on this, that she is a good friend for you. How long? I don't know. I don't know if this stubbornness is her or you, but this could cause conflict. This here is usually about nighttime. So this is two people planning things to do at night, or talking at night on the phone for a long, long time, or getting together and doing things together. But this is just a nighttime energy. This is a positive energy between friends. It can mean also somebody coming between you sometimes as well. But yeah, I'm going to give you a yes, that she is a good person for you. She's good for you. Okay, Anna, thank you, Ashley. Ashley, don't bother typing out the questions or anything. I'll just go back. Just tell me who's next if I've missed it. Flower, what are we saying there? I am Gemini, Sun, Aquarius, Moon, Scorpio. Oh my God, I pray for you, Flower. Aquarius and Scorpio, they reckon that with this energy at the moment, it's very strong energy. Do yourself a favor, go to Google or YouTube and type in the eclipse right now. The eclipse that's happening 30th of April 2022. The eclipse in detail. But yeah, there's all different versions of what's going on at the moment. No, we're being told not to manifest right now, because they reckon what will happen. Let's say you say, I manifest that beautiful abundance comes to me. You can get the opposite or get nothing. It's like nothing will happen. No abundance will come. Or if you say, you put it out there, I want peace and happiness to come towards me. You could get arguments and sadness come towards you. It's basically like the universe is turned on its head and the eclipse is causing everything to go in reverse. So yeah, if you've been happy in your job, in a relationship, things have been working out well lately, the eclipse could be making things very, very tense. It also could be bringing things up from the past where you start to question, is this true? Is this a lie? I don't know. Arguments are more likely during this eclipse, especially for Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, unfortunately. Anyway, do yourself a favor, everyone. When you're finished here with me today, go and have a look at my star signs for this week. And then when they come up next week, have a look at next week's and then the next week. So I hope that you all watch the star signs every week anyway. But go and have a look at the star signs just to see what I came up with. Because I do remember the Aquarius reading and the Leo reading. I do remember that their energies was quite bad on the last one. And I do believe the one that's coming up this week, the one that just got posted, I think it was not too good. And then the one for next week. But I do know the one I was recording for the next week, Leo and Aquarius didn't look too good again. And I thought, my gosh, it's like, what's going on here? Now I know. And Scorpio as well. Scorpio had something not too good in the reading I did this morning, ready for, I think the reading I did was next week. Because I always try to pre-do the readings and focus on what week these are for, what dates they're for. Anyway, here we go. Yes, please consider donating. Welcome to the room, Rhonda. Just explaining all about this thing that Joanna's informed me about the eclipse falling on the same day where everybody's doing their beautiful new moon, lighting candles, saging, asking for things to come in. In my case, I write my list and then the day after the new moon or 2 days later, I go down to the beach and I read it out and I release it to the water. Haven't done that. I did do my intentions, but I did nothing with them. I've still got them. They're for safekeeping. And then on the full moon, I will then ask for those things. I'll release the negative, and ask for the positive to come in on the one day with the full moon. But everybody hold off. If you haven't done it already, hold off. If you did do it, don't panic. Just relax and go with the flow. You now know it doesn't mean everything's going to come in a bad way. Just believe in yourself and that things will work out, but you just need to be calm and positive as possible and step away from things at the moment. If something does come in with all guns blazing, just walk away. Have a nice day and walk away. Okay, so up next is Anna. Is the Libra interested in dating me for a serious relationship? Okay, what I'm doing today, Rhonda, for the freebies is 2 Lenormand. Seeing the energies on those 2 cards, a little bit of a reading, and then one poker deck to see whether I get red or black, or a picture card. So Anna wants to know is, oh my gosh, Anna, you're asking about a Libra, but you're an actual Aquarius. Oh, Anna, this is a touchy time for you these next 2 weeks. I wonder what else you've got in your chart, Anna. Go to Google, type in your date of birth, where you were born, what time you were born, and have a look at your full chart and see what's in your moon and your rising. Fingers crossed you haven't got Scorpio, Scorpio, more Aquarius, Leo, or what was the other one? Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Taurus, hopefully you haven't got those 4 in the other parts of your thing. If you have, just be nice to yourself for 2 weeks. Make your cup of tea or your cocktail and chill out, watch funny movies, go for walks, enjoy the sunshine. Just be nice to Anna this week. And my apologies to everyone. Okay, here we go, Anna. This is somebody that's the sly fox. The energy at the time is the sly fox, and this is somebody that they're very much about themselves. Now, this could be your guy. They dropped out. I just wanted to give them to you because I was focusing on you at this time. But yeah, that's energies that dropped out. Good and not so great energy there that dropped out for you, Anna. But yeah, let's just ask the question again. You've got Scorpio in there as well. Oh dear. Just be good to yourself, Anna. Just lock the door. Watch movies for till the 16th, and then come out with all guns blazing. Is the Libra interested in dating Anna in a serious way? Is the Libra... Those 2 cards meant no, that person wants to be free and easy at the moment and just have a friendship and sex and fun. But let's see what we get. Moving forward, does the Libra want a serious relationship with Anna? We may get the same cards, Anna. Okay, and let's just shuffle these as well. She wants to know, Anna wants to know, is the Libra interested in dating her in a serious way? Moving the relationship to being a serious relationship. Okay, 1 card. All right, good luck, Anna, good luck. Positive, positive, positive. Oh, this is a yes. This is nice, yes. This is not just now, and this is where... in time, you got the numbers of a serious relationship up here. You got the movement numbers. You got a 7 moving forward together. You got the 6 of hearts, which is you got 2, 4, 6 here. Very positive energy. I'm giving you a yes, but not just yet with this here. This is more time talking, going out, having food. Hang on a sec. That is the bin man. Take away the negative energy, bin man. Take it away. Yeah, so this is telling you to just roll along with how things are, go on some more dates, talk about some more things, get on the phone with each other, chitty chat. There could be a difference of opinions between the 2 of you, or there could be something crop up right now. But yeah, I'm going to give you a yes on eventually this thing will move in the right direction. We got the compass. They're trying to find their way or when to do it. So I'm going to give you a yes there, Anna. So I'm glad that you got that, especially that. That's a good card to get. Okay, Breezy's up next. Will I win my eviction in court within 4 months? I really want to stay here till the lease is up. Hang on a sec. No worries, Anna. Yes, when I heard the news about the eclipse and everything, I'd already spent Friday and Saturday setting everything up, doing the intentions, doing the meditation, the whole lot. And I hadn't done the last process, which was reading them all out at the beach and doing my thing. And then when I went there to go do it, and I had it all, I was all pumped to do it. I read the messages and it said, do not do it. Put them away for safekeeping, put them in the drawer, put them in wherever, light some candles, sage, all of that. Don't do anything at the moment. So I went, phew, I nearly did it. I would have been running through the beach trying to get the paper back out. Anyway, all a bit of fun and games. And you know what? I only just started doing the new moon thing. I've done it once and I've done the full moon thing twice. So I've only just started with it. Years ago, I hung around a lady that used to do it religiously all the time. She still does it. And she sort of got me into it. And I think I did the full moon thing once. And then I even bought a special book for it and everything. And I never did it again. I ended up using that book to write down my dreams, and then decipher the dreams. So that's what I wanted to tell people. And don't worry, Rhonda, I will scroll back and look at whatever the questions are. Yeah, if you wanted a donation reading, I do interpret dreams, and we can interpret the dreams, the different facets of the dreams, where I'll pull it apart and I'll tell you what I feel it means. And then we'll put cards to the different. So if you dreamt that you were driving a car in the snow and then you got out and you were on a beach and the sun was burning you and you felt, we'd look at the different areas of that dream and then we'd go, okay, this card is for why did you dream about the sun? This card is why did you dream about this? So you can have a paid reading that's like that as well. So, all right, let's get on to this question. Let me just scroll back here. Breezy, will you win the eviction within 4 months? Will Breezy win this eviction thing? So you're going against the eviction, obviously. You want to stay there. So will Breezy win within 4 months? Will Breezy win this court thing, this eviction thing? Will she win within 4 months? Top, bottom, good luck, Breezy. This is probably not a good time to ask this, but we're not putting intentions out there. We're just asking a question. Will Breezy win this court thing, this eviction thing? Oh, these two mean yes. Who's the snake in the grass, Breezy? Someone did this to you. Someone has been telling tales. Somebody's been planting the seed, poisoning other people's minds, whatever. But you've got this strong energy here. She's very strong, very likable. I feel that you've got more people in your favor that like you than the opposite side of all of this. But this here, this is like a connection, a soulmate, a balance card, and you got the 2-4 sitting there, and the 2-4 forms a 6. The 7 on a black card is movement and forced movement, like somebody getting you out. This is very negative energy, but this is the positive energy floods this, this is good. This is where you're very desired by somebody. This is where you're getting support from somebody as well. So I hope this is correct. I hope that, yes, you will win on this eviction case and be able to stay where you are. So I'm going to give you a yes there, Breezy. So good luck with that. I really hope that works out for you. Okay, so the next one after Breezy was... Any positive news about romance coming in the near future? Okay, Shrishti, these readings are very brief. They're more sort of designed around the yes and no. So we'll either get yes or no, and I'll get 2 cards that represent some sort of news coming in. You've been dreaming about snakes. Oh my God, Breezy, snakes. Look up the spiritual meaning of the snake. Now, the snake some people see, like the doctors have a symbol where they have a snake. The snake actually represents medicine and healing in some cultures. But in most things, it's like the bite, somebody slithering around in the background, trying to cause problems for people. So just look up dreams of snakes, but you need to know what else was going on in the dream, Breezy. Was it sunny? Was it dark and gloomy? Was it cold? Were people there that you love? Were you driving a car? Was somebody else driving the car? There's all these things, but I do work on dreams. So if anybody wanted to do a PayPal donation, I won't do it through Super Chat because that's a very brief reading. But if you wanted to make a PayPal donation of $11.11 US dollars, I can work on dream interpretation and then put a reading into it as well. Get some messages from the cards. So let's have a look at any positive news coming in for romance with Shrishti. Any positive news about romance coming in for Shrishti? One card. Here we go. Any positive news coming in for Shrishti about romance? I'll get to your question in a minute, Flower. I'll just do this and then I'll answer your question. Don't worry. If I've got a paid reading, I have to get on with it. But when we're doing the free list, we're all family here. We're all in this together. So, we'll have a chit chat about what you're asking there. All right. So is there positive news about romance coming towards Shrishti? Top, bottom. Good luck, Shrishti. Let's see where we're at. Oh, best card for anything you can get in the poker deck. This is your wishes, your dreams coming true, and it just happens to be a love card at the same time. Then we got the desired card. We got the woman. Someone's desiring you here. This is a mothering energy. You actually have news coming in about a pregnancy, a birth. It can be the birth of a new relationship and a flourishing of a relationship. Watch your other energy. Oh my gosh. Somebody's having a baby. I'm getting goose pimples here. We've got the stork that brings the news, brings the baby. We got the mother energy, and then we got the love and the wishes coming true, which just happens to be the 9 months of pregnancy. But your answer to your question, is there romantic news coming your way? Definitely a beautiful yes here. Beautiful cards there for Shrishti. Well, the energy's not affecting you. The negative energy's not affecting you, Shrishti. You're lucky. All right, so let me just see this question, Flower. Sorry for interrupting. Do you think reverse manifestation is possible during this period, like saying something bad? I thought that same thing. I'm not knowledgeable around the whole astrology, all of that sort of stuff. So I'm not really the one to ask that. When you're finished here, Flower, maybe have a look at who else is live, or have a look at this stuff about this manifestation. But basically what the video I watched about it, the guy said, do not even put crystals out. Like, don't sit your like this is about intuition. So don't put this out and go, oh, bring the intuition, whatever, make it all positive and because you basically could draw in, it just basically won't work. It's just a stone. It's not going to work. Or it could draw in the opposite. But I thought the same thing when I first found out, and I was at the beach and I was about to do my positive thing and my meditation in the sunshine and the water on my feet, which is, if you've got the ocean near you and you want to do meditations, I can't suggest it more highly. Go to the beach, put your feet in the water and do it in the sunshine. So I didn't end up doing any of that, but I thought to myself, well, what if I wish the opposite and then it'll give it to me? But I thought, I ain't putting out there I wish for, let's say, sadness, hoping that it's going to come in reverse and I'm going to get happiness, because what if I wish for sadness and it gives me sadness because it's negative? So I wouldn't even play with that, flower. I would just let it be. Put your manifestations, if you've wrote them down, put them away, get them out on full moon, release the negative on full moon, bring in the positive. Light different coloured candles as well that represent different things. Black will absorb the negative and take it away. So do that right now if you've got that. If you haven't and you've got white candles, this is a caramel candle. Just light some candles every day over this period and ask for white light, you know, healing, white light. That's not an intention. That's just asking the power of the light, that sort of thing. Anyway. Let's get on with it. What's going on now? Oh, James. Hello, James. Thank you, James, for those photographs and everything. It's good to put a face to a picture, you know, especially when I've been tapping in and looking into people and stuff like that. PayPal. Okay, so let me go check PayPal. Thank you so much, James. All right, James, let me have a look. Oh, okay, so this is a super chat reading. So this is a super chat reading, not a 10-minute reading. Okay, thank you, James. Let me just have a look. What is your question? You dreamt of it. Oh, okay. Well, to start off with, we were talking about that person, and then you've gone through and sent me a photograph of that person because we were looking into that person. So number one, your subconscious was basically thinking about her and looking at her photograph. So the kiss, you had a kiss with this person. Let's have a look at the cards. We'll do 2 tarots. Show me about this dream James has had with kissing Olivia. The kiss he had with Olivia. Show me what's the significance to this dream. A kiss, of course, is a start, a passion. It's the start of a relationship. You kiss and then maybe you kiss some more, you hug, whatever. And it can build and build and build. So it could be significance that that first step might be taken soon. It could even be that because you were thinking, you know, that the person I was describing possibly was this Olivia, it may have alerted her that she was thinking about you at the same time. So she may have dreamt something as well. So let's just have a look for James. So James, were you listening when I was talking all about that it was an eclipse and that I was about to do my intentions yesterday? I did them on Friday and Saturday, but I didn't do anything with them. I prepared them ready to do the final phase of what I normally do. And then I've been told, do not put any intentions out there because they could come in reverse because of the eclipse. And the energies are very heavy for Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus at the moment. And I know you said you were a Gemini, I believe. But if you have those in your charts, or Olivia does, or whatever, it could be kind of upheaval at the moment. But it's preparing us for tower moments that will come, but we need them to move forward into the new direction. So let's have a look. James and this dream of Olivia. Show me why. What was that about? Whoa. Now, James, you know a bit about tarot cards. Chariot, Cancer star sign, possibly. I don't think she was Cancer, was she? It was the other lady you were talking about. Page of Cups, it could be the start. It could be the start of something. And it could also mean that she was thinking about you lately as well, and you've made a psychic connection with each other in the last 24 hours or so. But yeah, this, I do feel it's got significance. Now, you were talking to me yesterday about some sort of thing, some place you're going, where she said next time she'd like to tag along or whatever. I think this is the journey. And if you go on this journey with her, it could be the start of something. Now, the Page of Cups can be a flash in the pan. It can be a get-together. There's a bit of a poof of, oh, yeah, passion and that, and then nothing happens. But the Queen of Cups is sitting there as well. She may have desire in that she's not really showing you the whole thing yet. So let's just get you some Lenormand as well. I've got to... I'll ring her back. Okay, so let's just... I'm going to have to step away and make a call. That was my sister. So I'll step away after I finish this. Let's see the significance of this dream between James and Olivia. Top and bottom. You've got things that mean time. Okay, so you've got two things. Timing is essential with Olivia. This here can be you getting frustrated. It can be spoiling plans. I think we came up with that in your reading yesterday, that if you made some sort of plan to do something, especially now in these till the 16th, with this energy that's going on at the moment, somebody else will ruin the plans. You know, a child or the person's mother, sister, brother. Somebody might step in and ruin the plans for this, but you're being told in time, this could be something in time. So let's just, again, this was just a $5 thing, so let's just do yes or no. What does James need to know? Yes or no answer, please. What does James need to know? 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 Okay, so yes or no question, James. Think about that in your mind. The answer is yes. Now, with your original question, is there significance to this kiss in the dream? Yes. But the answer to whatever other question you were thinking in your mind, yes. Also, it's finally about to happen. It's finally about to come true. Career success is coming out for you as well. I do feel you're on a really good journey. It's just going to take time. It's funny that this moon thing and the phases, and we've been talking this morning, or I've been talking about this whole eclipse thing, and that everybody shouldn't have done their intentions. But I always feel that if you're putting out a positive intention and you're lighting candles and you're doing sage and all of this, I can't see how that could be a negative thing, to be honest. Yeah, it could with the eclipse. It could cause weird emotions, and you might wish for things that you would normally not wish for. So maybe that's what it's all about. But anyway, thank you, James, for your donation, for your super chat donation. Now, everybody, follow James's lead. And if you have $5 to spare, either hit the super chat button, but if you have PayPal, pay your $5 donation through my PayPal link. It's just that I get more of the money than what I do get when I'm on live and through the super chat, because YouTube and whoever it is, they like to take a nice big chunk of that money. So anyway, thank you, James, and good luck with all of that. What was that? Yes, the expo. I'm doing my own booth. I'm offering. Oh, beautiful, James. That's fantastic, James. That's really, really good. Good luck with all of that. Okay, so up next we go back to the free list. Let me just see. Ashley. Now, Ashley is my moderator. She was the only one in here, Rhonda, to start with. Thankfully, you came along. Ashley, will my Sagittarius crush, Norman, reach out to me this month to ask me to be his girlfriend? Is Norman going to reach out and ask Ashley to be the girlfriend? That just flipped over. That's where someone communicates with you and there's something you're waiting on. Okay, so that makes sense. Is Norman going to reach out and ask Ashley to be his girlfriend this month? We probably will get timing cards, meaning not this month, because I'm getting a serious feeling that maybe not this month, but it's close. Will Norman ask Ashley to be his girlfriend this month? Top, bottom, good luck, Ashley. Will Norman ask Ashley to be his girlfriend this month? Will Norman ask Ashley to be his girlfriend this month? One card only. Okay, here we go, Ashley. Good luck. I hope it's a nice, positive reading. Ooh, no. This is a relationship card, two people together. So this is a no, not just yet. There's a lot more work to be done first, or he could be very busy at this time with this, because this is sort of like crack the whip. Come on, when's this going to happen? We've got a 1-1 up here, so this is a -2 and a -2. So the relationship status at the moment is no. The flowers means, it can mean apologies and things. It can also mean let's go on a date or congratulations and all of that. If you had positive cards with this, it was a yes. I just feel like it's not just yet. The fact that we got a 2 up here and working on it, it's like you have to ask him, basically, when I look at this. This is like somebody not ready for commitment, or they've just finished some other commitment, so they don't want to go down that track yet. Anyway, guys, I've just got to step away and use my phone. So I don't know what that call's about. I haven't heard from my sister since a horrible thing happened in our family. So anyway, I will be back in a sec, guys. I don't know how long. I don't know if I can pause the thing. Can I pause it? So my channel just goes on pause. I don't think I can. No, I can only stop streaming or keep going. Okay, guys, I will be back in a sec. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, hang on a sec, guys. This is like somebody not ready for commitment. I just got to get my channel fixed up. All right, where's the text? So who's in the room? We got 9 people. No, it was no emergency. Everything's okay. She just wondered if I fell off the planet. She hasn't seen me. Everything's good. So I just told her that I've only been online, nearly an hour. I'll probably spend another hour. And then it's time I go and have a visit and everything with her and the family. So it looks like my day plans of what I was doing when I was finished here have changed slightly, but that's fine. So, right, where were we? What's that? Oh, your cheek. See, that's why they want you to cover it, Rhonda. That's why they want the Band-Aid on. That's what I thought immediately, that especially when you sleep, they don't want you scratching the area. So, but that's good. It means it's healing. Yeah, everything's fine. She's just sort of like, I went, oh, hello. Yes, I'm alive. I've been doing my YouTube and doing recordings and just sort of doing my own thing. And, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. My sister lives 2 blocks away, 3 blocks away. And it's a suburb, suburban kind of area. And I could walk to her place probably in 10 minutes. And I haven't seen her, like actually physically seen her, probably in over a month. I think the last time I seen her was at a get-together, and there was a birthday, and then there was a get-together, and then she came over to give me something. So I haven't seen her since the end of February or March. Like, I haven't actually seen her. And I've probably had 2 phone call conversations with her in that time. So, yeah, I've just been on my own sort of thing. And sometimes I go into a sort of a different mode with my own mind. Anyway, enough of my business. You can't do the Band-Aid. Yeah. No, or I can't suggest something what you could put over it so you don't scratch it. Have you got any kind of fabric gloves at all, Rhonda? If you've got fabric gloves, like mittens or something like that, I'd suggest that you put them on your hands when you go to bed, just in case you scratch your face so you don't scratch with your fingernail. That's the only thing I can suggest. But in the daytime, I don't think it's a problem. Okay, so we did Ashley. Up next was Flower, is it? Flower. Do my spirit guides think that I should make this decision? On hold until the eclipse is over. Thank you, Flower. Thank you in advance. Okay, so Flower. 1, 2, 3. Do the spirit guides think that Flower, now what did you say you were? An Aquarius? I'd have to go way back. Because can I focus on your first name or your star sign, please, Flower? Yes. When I did you as an example, didn't I, Flower? Was it you that no, it was Breezy. Breezy, I did an example, and then I said Breezy can still be on the list because I used that as an example Okay, so Flower. Okay, Flower, let me just ask anyway. This decision that Flower is making, okay, these just all jumped out. These all jumped out. These are all yes, yes, yes. These are very positive cards. So, does Spirit feel that the decision Flower is making is the right one? Gemini. Does the Gemini, Aquarius, Moon, and Scorpio, oh my God, you got Aquarius and Scorpio, I can't believe it. Does the Flower, does the Gemini's guides, this decision she's making, do you agree with it? Do you think she should make this decision? Yes or no? You just had cards spit out across my arm that meant yes, but we'll see. The Tower did come out, but it's not the Tower like in the tarot. That Tower is where you observe, watch other people's actions, what they do, what's been going on, get all your evidence together. So at the moment you're being told to observe, but you did have a yes jump out, but this could change. Let's see, Flower. Gemini. Does the Gemini, do you agree with this? Is this decision what she should make? Does Spirit guides for the Gemini think you should make that decision? Let's see if we get a yes or a no from this reading. This is firm, positive action, speaking your truth, moving forward. It's the King of Spades, but if it's got anything to do with this person, this man, this person could work in military, they could work in police, it could be a lawyer. If it's got anything to do with that, that is a definite yes. This is lucky. You will be lucky. There's some sort of commitment that you're making with another person or yourself. It is telling me that there's going to be mountains ahead for you, but yes, they agree with this. Your guides are agreeing with what it is you feel you need to do, but they're warning you that you could come up against some sort of conflict or confrontation, or it could be like a bit of a mountain, but stick to your truth with that card there. So thank you, Flower. But yeah, I wouldn't be putting out negative intentions hoping that they're going to come in reverse, and I wouldn't be putting out anything right now, Flower. So yeah, just be good to yourself, do some meditations, positive meditations, light some candles, burn some sage, get out in the fresh air. Okay, so up next, no more donations. We're going very slow with the whole donation thing today. But probably I should have been online yesterday because that's Sunday for everybody. I get a lot more people that come in on the Sunday for them. My apologies that I wasn't here. Starseed, hey there, Amanda. Will my current financial efforts be enough to support the family? And my apologies, Amanda, I have not got around to doing any of those other readings. I barely got the yes and no and the star sign things up on my channel. I got up on Sunday morning and looked and realized there was no star signs. And I went, oh my gosh. So I quickly recorded them. Then I edited them. And then I thought I uploaded them. I got up on Monday morning and checked and they still weren't there. And I just went, oh my gosh. So technology for me has been havoc. It's probably this eclipse thing. So let's have a look. Will Starseed's financial efforts be enough to support the family? I hope so. Will Starseed's financial efforts be enough to support the family? It's too bad that the readings didn't, like if there was a reward or something, and then you present, the information that I've got and you get yourself a reward if my reading led to something, and you're quite welcome to do that, like if something is said in the reading and then you give information and there's a reward. Guess what? You got the money card. This is usually like winning money, inheriting money. This here, It can be a card of somebody that's got their own interests at heart, but it also can be a support person, a loving person, and being kind to yourself at this time. But I feel like this is some other energy, like a brother, a best friend, or somebody helping you out here, male or female. It is a masculine card. It's usually about forceful masculine energy as well. The negative about this card is somebody that can be too much into themselves, too much looking in the mirror at their own reflection. And that's not about you. That's about somebody you're dealing with. But at the moment, you've got a yes there. Because we've got the Ace of Hearts, the King of Diamonds, which is the money provider. We've got the fish swimming everywhere, which is the money. We've got 3 and 4, which is 7, which is moving forward in the right direction. It's support as well. It's family, and then it's structure. And then over here, we've got 2 and 8. 2 and 8 becomes a 10. It's like being top of your game. You may have a windfall of money coming your way, Amanda. So let's get one more card for your question about the support and finances. This is, sometimes there's a little bit of imbalance there. Maybe there's not enough work for you to bring in as much money as you like. I'm going to give you a yes, but I'm not going to say it's going to be easy breezy and fine sailing because of this card here. It just means sometimes it's going to be a bit tight and then other times it will be quite good. In the times where the money's good, I suggest, Amanda, that you be very, very strict with what you spend and put other stuff aside ready for those tougher times where you're getting out of balance here. Anyway, that's what we got for you, Amanda. Again, my apologies for not doing that that reading on Lena. I've got other readings that I'm supposed to be doing. I had the notepad. I started writing notes down about what I wanted. I seen your email come in, the one you sent me before. What I had to ask you, what is the name of the guy that owns that car yard? You sent me an email with a screenshot of the car yard name and his photograph, but what is his first name? That guy that owns the photograph, for me to write that down in my book, Amanda, to add it to the reading. Please let me know what that guy's name is and then I can have a look at him. Okay? But I can look at the car yard itself to see if there's a connection between Lena's disappearance and that guy. Okay, so what are we up to? Last call for Gypsy Soul. She's not speaking, so she's off the list. City Babes next, general financial reading. City Babe, these are like a yes or no kind of thing for the freebie. The $5 super chat would be still kind of like, I could do your question and just see what comes out. But anyway, we'll do it in that way because you have supported me many, many times with your donations. So financial reading. We'll ask, will finances be favourable? Okay, our finance is going to increase and be favourable for City Babe. And I can ask your name in my head. Will be sexy? Will she be successful financially? That's what I'll ask. Is finances going to increase? Is finances going to increase for... His finance is going to increase and be positive. Top card, bottom card. Okay, Starseed Amanda, please do that. And I promise I will get onto that reading this week. I've got to make a point of doing my other readings, not just the star signs and the yes and no. I need to get back onto these crime ones and stuff. All right, City Babe. Will finances increase? Will financial situation pick up and increase and be profitable? Okay. Yes and no. There's going to be up and down times here. This can be some things where you need to act quick and respond very, very quickly. When we're talking about finances and the fox comes out, one thing can be don't trust everything you're told, because this can be somebody saying, hey, why don't you invest this, 20,000 in this, or why don't you buy this, or just be careful. Make sure you look at everything, because that can be a yes and a no, that card. If there is something that you need to do right now, something you want to incorporate, it's telling you don't sit around and wait, get it happening. So there's two sides to this card here. One is the sly fox who can do you wrong in regards to money. The other one is where you need to be quick and jump on something that you need right now. See how the fox is looking over his back? He's watching for what's going on. He's got the security of his home in the background. He's hiding underneath the bushes here. He's looking to see who's watching him. There's even a rooster here. Now, the rooster and the fox would symbolize being quick, because the rooster crows at the crack of dawn as soon as the sun comes up. It makes its noise. So you're being told to be quick as far as what you need to do. It can mean a rush of money and then it's gone. This over here is extreme financial success. You got the King of Diamonds, you got the fish swimming around, you got the 3 and the 4. Working together with your partner and family and friends might be something you need to do right now. This down here is do not be irresponsible with money at this time. So I can't give you a full-on yes, and I can't give you a full-on no. It's a bit of an in-betweener. So what I'm feeling is the financial situation will be up and down at the moment. But if we look at this as past, present, future, the future is showing financial success down the track and long-term stability as well with that King of Diamonds there. So thank you so much for being here, City Babe. Hopefully that helped. Up next, what do we got? We've got Haley, Priya, Lily, Kamal, Melody and May. Welcome to the newbies. I see a few new names there. If you've been here before and I don't remember your name, you probably haven't been here very often, or you probably haven't got your free readings. But yeah, welcome to the room. Please make sure you do subscribe for your free reading. I just let you know that subscription does not cost anything, and you won't get harassed. You won't get emails and everything. What you will get is a notification, possibly via email, that I'm live or that I've posted a reading if you hit the notification bell. Okay. You posted, did you, Gypsy? Okay, let me just scroll back and confirm what's going on with Gypsy. I'll find her because her symbol is very distinct. There's Gypsy there. I've gone way back to James's paid reading, and there was 1, 2, 3 people before you there. We've done Flower, Ashley and Starseed, and then you were next. So there's Gypsy there. Gypsy. There's Ashley's reading. You say, I agree, Rhonda. Flower is next. So when I did Flower, you say, I agree. Flower is next. So after Flower was Starseed. Starseed. Amanda, there she is. I'm here. So Rhonda, you said the free list will go fast, so you need to stay here and answer when you're called. So after that should have been Gypsy. So Gypsy said, I'm here. Okay, I can see your question. She did post it when you were asking Haley to post. And she did say, I'm here. So I don't know where you asked, is she here, Rhonda? Oh, you said last call for Gypsy. She didn't answer in when you asked. You said Gypsy was next and she didn't answer when you asked. But Gypsy, I will do your reading. Okay. I can see your question there. the internet wasn't connecting. Ours has been doing that as well. We've been getting dropouts here. I literally posted before my comment was... all right. Oh, you did call her 3 times. Okay, that's fine, Rhonda, but I'll do Hayley and then I will do Gypsy. I can see her question back there. You don't need to post her question, Rhonda. Don't retype it out. But people, if you are on the list, even if I'm doing a paid reading, which I've only done 1 today, and it was only a 5-minute, a quick $5 one, sorry. Please don't leave the room, because once your name is called, everybody's here. They're working out of the goodness of their heart. They're not here because they're getting paid or anything like that. And I'm definitely not getting paid. $5 is not going to do much for me. It'll buy me a cup of coffee, cup of tea. But, and I appreciate it anyway. I appreciate everything that comes in. But please stay here if you're on that list. Just because you might be 4 away or 5 away, please stay here. I understand if people are having internet connections and things like that, having a problem. But yeah, we will read you after this one here. So Hayley, you're up next. Would Pulse Modelling Agency be the best agency for my career? Okay, and then I'll go back. I'll get ready. So will Pulse be ready? Be good. I'm just looking for Gypsies. There it is. Yeah. Okay, so will Pulse Agency, that's your invitation to Pulse Agency. Will Pulse Agency be good for Hayley White's career? This is very positive energy. 7 of Diamonds is making money and moving in the right direction. So that's invitations there. Do you have 4 selections? See how there's 4 birds here? Do you have 4 selections, not just Pulse? Is there 3 others floating in the background? Because it looks like you might get opportunities from all directions from Pulse, possibly. Start with Pulse and then other opportunities come up. Or Pulse will get you the contracts with different advertising or whatever. So here we go. I'm going to say that that's a yes, just looking at that, Hayley, because that dropped out. Is Pulse a good selection for Hayley's modelling career? Top, bottom. Wow. That's 2 types of modelling. This is the mothering kind of family rated kind of thing, and this is sexy modelling. So we've got both things. This is a yes. This is very positive energy, and you will fit different roles. You won't just be stereotyped into the one or the bikini sexy model, or or the model that's advertising the best toothpaste that you can use or the best hair product or whatever. It's like you'll do both. You've got opportunities everywhere with Pulse, not to be stereotyped into, oh yeah, let's call her, she's really good with her hands, or she's really good with the way she verbalizes things, or her sound of her voice. I feel like you're going to get all very different kinds of opportunities, but that's a yes. Let's just give you one of these as well, just to finish off. Just one card for her journey with Pulse Modelling Agency. But that's a yes, Hayley. I think that they're good for you. Just don't be irresponsible with what you want. Even if somebody offers you some sort of money, if it's something you're not comfortable with, please say no. So that's the one negative card there, that if something arises and you just don't feel comfortable with it, then just don't do it. Because this is saying don't be irresponsible with what you choose. Don't be driven by somebody else's responsibility. And don't step into somebody else's shoes if you're not supposed to be there. Okay? But yeah, that 6 could be also, it could be a parent energy. It could be your mum, your dad, where they're not too happy with some sort of choice. They could be sort of trying to steer you in another way. Anyway, that's what we got for Hayley. Now I am going to do Gypsy. Will Leo ever reach out? And you're Aquarius, Gypsy? Okay. Were you here before, Gypsy, when I was talking about the energy at the moment that is pretty strong and negative for Aquarius, Leo, Taurus and Scorpio at the moment? And please don't put your intentions out there at the moment for the new moon energy because we've got an eclipse going on. So if your chart has those other signs in there or more Aquarius, you could be in for a bit of a rough time until the 16th when finally it all comes down. So this is the kind of energy right now where breakups would happen, not reconciliation, or jobs would be lost, not new jobs starting. So it's sort of a very negative time right now. A lot of sadness, a lot of negative emotions, a lot of feeling left out or not understanding people. So yeah, but it hits all signs, but in particular Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio and Taurus. Okay. When I'm home, I don't have this issue, but the internet at this gym sucks. Oh, you're at the gym. Okay, so you did hear all of that? All right, Gypsy, you're at the gym right now. So you wanted to know... Oh, so you got a Leo. Right now, the Leo and you, will this Leo reach out to you? That's really bad timing right now with this eclipse because he's Leo, he or she, and then you, Aquarius, ooh. And the readings for Leo and Aquarius, I don't know if you've been watching them, but the ones that got posted, Aquarius was pretty heavy. And the next two, like this week coming and the next week coming, especially Leo in 2 weeks' time was like the broken heart card or something. But let's have a look at it for you, Gypsy. Will Leo ever reach out to Aquarius? Will the Leo ever reach out to the Aquarius? Will the Leo ever reach out to the Aquarius? Good luck, Gypsy. Hey, Joanna. No, that's fine. I didn't know if you were going to show up or not. I just said to people that Joanna might be taking some time away. She's got some personal matters to address. Looking after your sister is one of them. And so we might not see Joanna around sometimes, but she's still here in good faith. Let's get back onto you, Gypsy. So will the Leo reach out to the Aquarius? Joanna, I've been informing everybody about this eclipse thing. Some people did their intentions. One person asked, and I had the same question, if you put out a negative intention at this time, because they're coming in reverse, if you said, oh, I want sadness to come, are you going to get happiness? And I thought, I wouldn't even put out asking for that, because what if you get that instead? So I just basically said don't put any intentions out, negative or positive, at this time. Light some candles, light some sage, and do meditations, get some exercise, whatever. So sorry, Gypsy, let's get back to you. Will the Leo ever reach out to this Aquarius? Good luck. Let's have a look. Now, this is only for now, and we are in this eclipse thing. Ooh. Okay, so you got a -5. This is where somebody's not talking or somebody's frustrated with you, maybe disappointed, maybe you're disappointed. There's been some sort of argument or something go on between you and this Leo. This is where somebody wants commitment, solid, and moving forward, and this is about growth. It usually is about family. You got 5s everywhere, so I don't know if this is a working energy, a friendship, or an actual marriage or something you're talking about here, Gypsy. But yeah, you got 5s everywhere, and 5s to me is touch and go with May, and it could take like 5 more weeks, 5 more months. But these two cards mean yes. I don't know what work's got to do with anything, because this is a commitment here. The number 2 is a commitment. The number 5 is people outside of this commitment, other people influencing. And the other thing I'm noticing here is a lot of male energy here. So there's at least 3 males in your picture. We've got your Leo, and then we've got 2 others, and one of them's fairly strong in the background there. But there's something you've got to cut out as well. So this is like an ending to something outside of your normal lifestyle or whatever. But I'm going to give you a yes on that. Just be patient at this time, Gypsy. It looks like this Leo will come around. There's a bit of tension here with this 5 though. This is where somebody doesn't trust somebody else, or somebody's just not speaking up at the moment. They're just observing and sitting back, and it's almost like just leave it alone for now, but it looks okay down the track. So thank you, Gypsy, and enjoy the gym. Enjoy the gym. Get that workout happening. All right, so what do we got now? Priya, will Yash ever tell me about his friendship with Indu? Let me just drink some of my tea. Will Yash ever tell Priya about the friendship with Indy? His friendship with Indy. Will Yash be telling Priya about the friendship with Indy? Sometimes males, and I know females too, sometimes they have these little connections and they don't tell the person closest to them because they feel they shouldn't have the connection. So they can't talk about that person because they shouldn't have a connection with them in the first place. But I don't even know if that's why you're asking, but it just feels like that's what you're asking about. Will Yash ever tell me about the friendship with Indu? Will Yash ever tell Priya about this friendship? I should have actually read those cards that fell out just then, but I was focusing on the text. All right, so one more card for you, Priya. One more card. Is the answer yes or no? I'm getting a no intuitively, but let's see what the cards say. No, yes. Oh, okay. This here, that's a snake in the grass. That's somebody slithering around and creeping around in the background. So that's a definite fat no. I feel that this is fear as well. If he tells you about it, I feel that he fears what the outcome is. But this here is somebody being in a long-term relationship with somebody, and this is somebody that declares their love. These are 2 positive cards. This, when it sits on this side, can be negative. This can be the snake in the grass and somebody looking in a different direction. So this would be a no. So I feel that if he does tell you something about this person, it won't be everything. It'll be little bits about this person. And it may even be where they tell you, oh, I can't stand Indy, they're so annoying, or they might tell you negative stuff about them, but that's not the whole truth about it. But yeah, I'm going to give you a sort of yes that he might tell you something. What was bottom of the deck? Yeah, he might tell you something, but it will only be a little bit about this person. Okay, what do we got next? No worries, Gypsy. Thank you for joining us. So who's next is always next. Oh, the list. Kamal, Melody, May, Sagarika, always. Always just leave your question till later, unless Joanna or Rhonda or somebody prior has asked you to already write it. Prior, I did your reading. Prior, I didn't realise you were a moderator. Have you been helping out in the room today? I haven't seen whether you've been Priya, have you actually been doing some moderating today, or you came in and you're just getting a reading today? Now, I can't see any moderator help there, but that's okay, Priya. We've got moderators running the room. That's fine. Up next is Kamal. Today I received... no, I was just wondering, because your name's showing up that you're a moderator. I was just checking to see if you were actually moderating in the room today, because when I do a moderator reading, I give a couple of extra cards, but you haven't been doing the moderating today. It's just a little thing I do extra for the moderators. That's no worries, Priya. That's fine. Thank you. Today I received S. Mother's message. His mother wants to talk. Where did that go? His mother wants to talk. Will my mum react good to it and talk to her? His mother wants to talk. Okay, so S's mother wants to talk to your mother? Is that what you're saying? Will your mum react good to it and talk to her? Okay, so let's just say S's mother is going to have this conversation. Will Kamal's mum react positive to that? Ooh, nearly tipped that over. I think that's what you're asking there, Kamal. There's going to be a conversation between the two mums, your mum and their mum. You want to know if it's positive. Will Kamal's mum react good and talk to this S's mum? Okay, that dropped out for you. So you get 3 cards, Kamal. When S's mum talks to Kamal's mum, they're flipping over, and they were good cards, by the way. There was a bit of a gap to be fixed. Will she, and it came out again. You're meant to have that. All right, so we'll take that as the top card, and we'll give you the bottom card. All right, what do we got? Ooh, okay. Some stuff will annoy your mum. Some stuff it'll be annoying for her. There is a distance between these two women. There is some sort of difference of opinion. This here is where they're trying to find out the right direction for other people. They're trying to sort something out. And it can be something like different political views or different opinions, different religious beliefs or something like that. Your mum might think that you're supposed to do things a certain way. S's mum might think you're supposed to do it a different way. So there could be where your mum gets annoyed from the phone call. This could be where they're trying to work out something to do it in a civil manner with each other. Because this is where someone's trying to find out the right direction to go. So whatever your mum believes and S's mum believes, it looks like it doesn't match. Okay? And it does look like your mum might get a bit annoyed with the phone call. But the other cards that flipped before, they were actually good cards. This did flip, but it flipped with a good card that meant being accommodating to each other and apologising, or I didn't realise you felt this way. So let's get one more card to finish this for you, Kamal. Yeah, the upside down heart. So there is some sort of fear here in this conversation. Somebody's fearing for somebody else's well-being. But the Ace of Hearts is a positive omen. So I feel like part of it's okay, but I do feel there's some sort of, she can't tell me how I live my life or what I do, or, so something like that could be annoying. Sorry, Kamal, I was hoping that it would come out with something really positive, but it is what it is. And thank you for being here. Up next, we've got Melody. Is there anything positive coming in my love life? I went through a breakup 4 months ago. Oh, sorry about that. So, Melody, is there something positive coming in the love life for Melody? Is something new coming that's nice and positive and beautiful? Hopefully, yes. Let's not put no intentions out there, not on the eclipse. Let's just ask Spirit. Is there something positive coming in the love life for Melody? Is there something positive and beautiful coming in the love life for Melody? Good luck, Melody. Here we go. Is there something positive? Is there something positive? Sorry, Kamal. I was really hoping that it was a nice sort of reading there about the two mums having a talk, and it just looks like somebody's getting frustrated with it. Okay. Is there something beautiful coming in romance for Melody? Up next, who have we got next, please? May. If May's here, please post your question. Sagarika, if you're here, get ready and post your question. And then we got two more. I think we might close the list, guys. I've been online. Oh, no, I'll go for another, I'll go for another 20 minutes. So don't close the list yet. And if anybody wants to pay, actually what we might do is donations only. PayPal or Super Chats. After I've finished those ones, the next ones coming in, it will have to be Super Chats or PayPal only. Okay. Is there something coming in time? Yes. I don't know how far away, but you have the promise of a tomorrow with something very, very beautiful here. And we've got all your dreams and wishes coming true. So that breakup you went through, it needed to happen for this to happen, because this is beautiful. This is all your dreams coming true, happiness. I don't know how old or young you are, Melody, but this can represent a pregnancy and a baby and really, really nice energy here. You're just being told that just give it time. I know it's been 4 months, but 4 months when you break up a relationship, it's not really a long time, you know. They reckon that if you were in a relationship for, let's say, 10 years, it's going to take at least a third to a half of that to really, really be away from that. I don't know how true that is, but they reckon that, I think it's a third or a half, or is it a quarter or a third? Something like that. So 10 years could take you 2 or 3 years, or maybe even 4 years to get past it. So yeah, anyway, in time, yes. Beautiful card. This is your dreams and wishes coming true. All right, May is here. May, Sagarika. Yash, current feelings about me. He's younger than me. I'm Cancer. I have deep feelings for him. So we're doing it like a yes and no. So what I'm going to ask Sagarita, that is actually a paid question you're asking there for me to look at the energies. So what I'm going to say is, does Yash have favorable, good feelings for Sagarika? Okay. Does Yash have good feelings of love and affection for Sagarita? Rika. Does Ash have good feelings for... Oh, you're a Cancer. Good luck with the energies at the moment. It's not affecting Cancer star signs too much, but we're emotional beings and any kind of eclipse affects us badly anyway. Here we go. Yes or no? Does Yash have feelings for... What's your name? Sagarika. Good luck, Sagarita. Rika. Oh, this is yes. This is yes. This is going in the right direction, moving forward with each other. This is all your dreams, your wishes coming true. And then we got the 8. Now, the 8 is showing two people who share the same interests, going out together, going out having dinner together, having lovely conversations with each other, enjoying the outdoors, enjoying the nighttime, whatever. But that's a big fat yes there for you, Sagarita. Very, very nice energy. Yeah, I've been converting them, Rhonda. If they ask a question and it's not a yes and no, I just look at what the energy is and then I convert it into, you know, will the money come in, or will does this person love me or whatever. Up next we got May. Will me and T be in a relationship together? Will May and T be in a relationship? Will May and T be in a relationship? Who is Scorpio? May? May, are you Scorpio or is T Scorpio? If you were here earlier, May, did you hear me talking all about the eclipse? The eclipse is affecting in a negative way. It can be creating sadness, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, feeling like everything's going wrong, you know, like you turn up at work and the door's not open, or you left your keys and you can't find them, and frustrating energy, sad energy, withdrawn energy, angry energy. It's mostly affecting till the 16th. It's mostly affecting Aquarius, Leo, Taurus and Scorpio. I can't answer that. I'll get back to her later. All right, so let's have a look. May. I've got to go. I've got to take this call. I'll be back in a sec. Hello? Yeah, I'm just live at the moment. That's why I hung up. No. My sister rang earlier. I'm going to go over to her place. But yeah, I'm just live at the moment. People want up the other line. I'm finishing up in about 10 minutes. But what? No, all right. All right, who's here? Because I do have to go. My phone never rings. Normally my phone never rings unless I message somebody or whatever. And my phone's ringing hot today. It's craziness. So I'm going to have to put my phone on charge because it's dying. That was just another friend. She was worried about things from yesterday and everything. Worried. It was just a conversation we had last night, and she was just a bit worried about things and how I was, and she was just touching base to see if I was okay. Anyway, and I'm fine. Okay, so where were we at? Let me go back and scroll through what's going on here. Thank you for Joanna holding down the fort, and Rhonda. And whoever else is helping out here. I think it's just you two now, is it? We did have Ashley. I think Ashley's gone now. Or is Ashley still here? Oh no, Ashley's still here. Thank you, Ashley. Okay, converting the yes and no's. May, will you be in a relationship? We just did that. Always is up next. Always will Jay contact me. I'll get to that in a sec. I just want to see what the conversation is so I can catch up. May the 16th, everybody. And then we'll start a Mercury Retrograde, I think, around the same time. Oh my God. So the 10th is Mercury Retrograde. Isn't that a bad thing as well? Like, isn't that where people are going to have arguments and all of that? So we're going to have the eclipse still in progress and the energy of the Mercury retrograde. I'm going to go in my bedroom, lock the door and turn off the phones and everything and just watch movies and stay at home on the 10th of May. Oh, that sounds like a really bad time. I actually, Ashley, where you're saying about you feel like things are moving fast, with my animal spirit deck, we'll just cut it here, we get the Nightingale. Love is all around. I'll take that. That's my reading. That's everybody's reading for today. Love is all around, 4 and 1. When I've been cutting the cards, when I was going to do the whole thing for the intentions for the new moon, I kept getting the card saying life is speeding up. And I thought, it's sort of like one thing's happening after another and life is speeding up. So, yeah, Ashley, I feel the same. What else are we saying here? Oh, I didn't do May? I didn't do May? I thought I did May. May, will T and I be in a relationship? I was shuffling and I put them down, did I? Because the cards aren't on the top. Okay, so I was shuffling ready for May. Will she? And I thought I'd better take this because she's ringing twice. And when she rings me twice, usually she needs to hear from me straight away, or then she gets worried or whatever when I don't answer. And she didn't realise I was live because I told her I'd be live probably 8:30 and finish by 10:30 or maybe 11 o'clock. And she went, oh, when you didn't answer and you hung up on me, I got really worried. And she said, don't ever do that. And I said, I'm live. I've got people live waiting. Anyway, I think I already shuffled for you, May, these ones. So we'll give you the top one and the bottom one. Will you and T be in a relationship? And will you and T be in a relationship? And then we'll do always is up next. Will T and May be in a relationship? So 3 or 4 times a year we have this kind of energy, Joanna. You'll have to keep me posted. And hopefully next time when we're going into a intentions process for a new moon, hopefully you and I both know, hell no, don't go there this time. Don't do the intentions. Will you be in a relationship? This is the beginning of one. This is the frustration and waiting for things to happen. And this is the single card. This is where T and you giving off the single energy at this time. So eventually I feel like the relationship will be a solid relationship. But right now, this is where you're getting annoyed with it just not happening right now. Maybe ask this question. on the 17th of this month. And let's see what we get there, because this energy could be affecting you. It all depends on your star signs and things like that. But yeah, this here, this is usually movement and going on journeys, traveling, all of that. But this can be where he's very popular, you're very popular, everybody loves you guys. But it's more where you're on your own doing things. This is two people coming together, they're developing the baby and all of that sort of thing. So this is two people working together on a romantic adventure or even having a baby. This over here is like, oh, I'm so annoyed. It's just not happening. So you got yes, no, and possibility. But have some fun along the way at the moment, May. All right. Up next, we've got always, will J contact me this month? Always, can I have your star sign, please, or your first name? Who we've got after that? Yeah, so it was the same for me. I didn't have to force myself with the manifestation, but I thought I'm going to put a lot of focus on myself of what I want, what I can actually have. You know, I didn't try and manifest something that I knew was probably just not going to happen, maybe not happen now, maybe not happen for another couple of years or something. So I thought, what can I focus on that I know I personally can have? Things like feeling secure in your life, or financial security, like working towards that. Not that I'm going to be landed with a shitload of money like that, bang, but working on it, like, and you know, building up my the intention of dedicating myself to my YouTube, or dedicating myself to getting some different job going, or whatever. So I was really putting a lot of focus in things that I knew that if I write them down, pretty much they were going to happen no matter what. And I focused a lot of energy on me this time instead of other things that I wanted to cause and effect and all of that sort of thing. And then when you told me, I was actually at the beach in the car, ready to go for a walk, get my feet in the sand, do my meditation, my grounding, all of this with the water coming up on my feet. I did all of that. I didn't do the grounding and that, but I sort of said a few things and had my feet in the water. And I had this thing in my bag, this paper, ready to read it out and cast it away to the ocean. And I picked the perfect spot. And when I looked at the messages, just before I did, it was like Spirit going, look at the message, look at the message. And when I read that, I just went, oh my God, oh no. I've done these intentions, oh my God, they're going to come in reverse, oh my God, what do I do, what do I do? So yeah, I was a bit panicked at the time, but it all worked out. So will J, the Virgo, contact me this month? I am Pisces. Okay, so we'll do these. Will J, the Virgo, contact the Pisces? Will J, the Virgo, contact the Pisces. So one card from here. Good luck. Good luck always. I like your name. Always, forever, infinitely. That's very positive, strong energy you got going on there. Will J, the Virgo, contact the Pisces this month? Well, hopefully this Virgo contacts you on the 17th, 18th, no, not on the 10th, and up to the 16th, no. But will this Virgo contact the Pisces this month? Because you want positive connection. Will the Virgo contact the Pisces this month? Top and bottom, good luck always, good luck. This is yes, and that's actual contact. It can be a message, a text message, an email, a phone call. So that's a yes. This is about having a gathering with each other, the 8 of Hearts down here. This is like, hey, do you want to come out and have a coffee, have a cup of tea, whatever. You got the phases of the moon there. So maybe in 28 days from now, and not necessarily this month. But this is like in time, yes, this person will be contacting you. Over here, this is a no. This is where the person's trying to bridge the gap, trying to work out which way to do things. They may have other things on their mind at the moment. This Virgo may be trying to deal with something else in their life at the moment. Could be work-related stuff. We got 3 showing up everywhere, so I don't know if this is just a friendship or a third party kind of situation when I see the 3s. And then we got a commitment card here, number here, and then we got a 5. So this is something outside of the house. Normally this is something like someone overseas, someone interstate, or somebody at work compared to somebody at home. But I'm going to give you a yes in probably 3 weeks to 4 weeks. So probably not in May itself, but then very soon after that. But it could be May, but I'm feeling like it's more of a yes soon, but not May. Okay? Sorry, that's a bit wishy-washy. It's not a definite yes or a no. You got 1 definite yes, 1 definite no, and you got 1 maybe. So it doesn't want to answer. So yeah, that's what I get there. But I do feel that Virgo or you is dealing with some other situation as well, and that's why. All right, we got a donation. Yeehaw! Woo! Thank you, Kai. Second good donation for the day. See, I put out an intention about today, and I shouldn't have. And before I even thought about it, I said it about my today time on I was going to say PayPal then, my today time on YouTube. I went, oh no, I shouldn't have put that out there today because it's probably going to go in reverse, and it pretty much has been going in reverse. Anyway, I'll go and see what's going on for Kai with the payment. Oh. Kai is Carol, right? There is another donation after that. Somebody else donated. I don't want to say the name because they might not be using the same name on YouTube. So whoever made that donation, please come forward and tell us that you've made a donation. But there's 2 donations, so I take it back. It took a long time, but my intention for today has actually turned itself around. It's half of what I was expecting, but it's there. And you won't believe it, Joanna, those numbers are there in my PayPal again. They're there again. It started again. Oh my God, it actually started this morning, those same numbers. I'm hoping they're positive because we are in this eclipse thing. All right, so let me get back to it. So let me do Carol, which is Kai. I'll do your question, which is nearly a 10-minute reading. And then I've got another reading. I haven't looked at your question yet, but I want to confirm who that is. All right, what have we got? Kai. Kai is, what do you see coming in love? I'm a Virgo. Good luck with the eclipse at the moment. Virgo wasn't mentioned as one of the 4 signs, but do your chart and see what else you've got in there. Let me just set a timer for your reading, and thank you so much for the donation. And can we please confirm who made the other donation, please? Because the other donation, she may be using a different name online. Oh, Nita. Nita, that was your donation. Thank you. Very, very generous. I'm just going to do Kai's reading, and then your donation came in after Kai. I'm no longer doing any more freebies tonight. Good night, Ashley. Thank you for being here the whole 2 hours. You're a trooper. I'll see you probably tomorrow. I should be online tomorrow. But let me look at Kai now. So yeah, girls, Joanna, Rhonda. Is Rhonda still here helping you, Joanna? Did Rhonda say goodnight as well? I think Rhonda's gone. Okay, Rhonda's gone as well. So it's just Joanna. Okay, Joanna, let's shut the readings now. I'll get these paid readings done. Anybody that was left on the list, I will do the last readings of the list. Not taking on any more newbies. I was willing to stay online maybe another half hour or so, but yeah, we'll see how we go. But if somebody comes in and they make a donation, of course, yes, I'll do it. But let me get onto this right now. And then Nita's question is in PayPal itself. So she doesn't need to type her question. Okay, here we go. And thank you so much for the donation. So your question was, what do I see coming in love? You are a Virgo. Your name is Carol. What's coming in love for Carol, please? What's coming in love for Carol, please? Oh, so we'll just keep the donations only open. Is there anybody left on the list, Joanna, on that free list, or have I done the free list now? So if anybody else comes in, it's donations only, PayPal, or I'd probably prefer the $5 quicker readings, not the longer ones, because I've now got 2 long readings to do. And the second one will be longer than this one because she actually paid more donation. So anyway, what do I see coming in love for Carol? Let me just focus on this now and zone out. What's coming in love for Carol? I'll just sit them on there. Coming in love for Carol. I'm just going to pause that while I'm putting the cards out because I was talking. So I don't want to take up too much of the time. K-A... L-K-A-R-O-L. Hopefully these are love cards. As you know, when I do these kind of readings, Carol, it can give me other messages that you need to hear right now. Think about a yes and no. I'll get these all shuffled as well. Think about a yes and no. We'll do 2 yes and... Oh, one yes and no. That just spat for you. You might be wrong about something at the moment, Carol. But we'll just do yes and no and get these ready, and then I'll turn the timer back on. Yes and no for Carol, whatever her question may be. Yes and no. So just think about a yes and no question that you've got apart from what's coming in love. Okay, 1, 2, and bottom. Okay, Carol. All right, let me turn this back on now. All right, tarots, where are you? Let's get that. What's coming in love for Carol, please? 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 Oh, I do have to go offline because my sister called earlier, Joanna, and I said that I would be online maybe another hour. She said she would message me when she got home or call me. So I said probably around 1 o'clock, and it's actually... No, I said to her about another hour, so that was about another hour ago. So yeah, so she should be messaging me soon. So I'll probably stay on till 12:30. So I've got another 20 minutes, which basically will be this. We'll see how we go. Carol, did I start the clock? Yes. Carol, as you can see, it looks like something beautiful is coming in. It could be a partnership with this 2 sitting here. It could be a whirlwind romance. It looks like you get an invitation to go somewhere and you're not really keen to go. It's sort of like, oh, such and such is going to be there and I don't really want to go there. Or it might be someplace you used to go with somebody else and you're just feeling like, I just don't want to be there. We have this going out somewhere and being like-minded. Now, this could be joining a psychic group. It could be going to a psychic party. It could be going to church. It could be going down to the local cafe and running into somebody. I'm feeling an old friends kind of feeling here. So you might connect with somebody through an old friend. You might find out news that, oh, remember Joe Blow and he used to be married and all of that. Well, he's divorced. He's been divorced for 2 years and he's always had a thing about you. He'd like to meet you. So... it could be something like that. Usually when I give examples, Carol, it's because that's the kind of thing that's going to play out. There's something to do with August here. So I don't know if what's coming in love is in August or the person's born in August. The 2 8s can represent work, money, and also celebrations like birthday parties, weddings, engagements. So you might actually be going to somebody else's wedding, and then love comes through for you from this event. So let's see what else you've got in love. I really don't want to spoil this reading because this is really positive. So let's hope that this is positive as well. You've got a choice here. You've got a new person that you could have a friendship with. You could go places with. You share a lot in common. But whether that would go any further than just a companion and a friend, I don't know, because I don't like the double freeze sitting here. This can represent a player. This can represent somebody that takes you out on Wednesday and then on Friday takes somebody else out. And then next week takes you out on Friday and takes this other person out. Or they take you out and then they go home and they're on the phone to somebody else. So yeah, I don't like that kind of energy, but if it's just a friendship, I would explore that because that looks like a nice kind of energy, somebody that matches with you. This one over here, I feel like that story I told you that, oh, he got divorced 2 years ago, whatever. I feel this is him here. He could be a lawyer. He could be military. He could be police, ambulance, government worker. He would be a truth teller, the seeker of the truth. He could be a bit cold. He could be a bit up in his head or even had some sort of depression or something go wrong. You've got double 2s, double 3s, double 8s. These all could be February, March, and August. They could be the times that these persons were born. We've also got the air sign here, and we've got the earth sign. I always call the clubs earth signs. A lot of people say that that's fire sign. So it may be fire sign, it might be earth sign. I don't think this is the one that you would explore a relationship with in love. I just think this is somebody to have some fun with. Maybe go to the pictures, maybe go out in groups of people. But this one over here, he might be the silent one, sitting in the background, not saying too much. Whether it would develop, I'm not too sure whether his past or your past would kind of delay the progress of the relationship. So let's see what we've got here. I've shuffled these ready. Yep. Again, we've got somebody that wants to take you on a love journey. It's all your dreams come true. We got somebody that is a player. So we've got 2 energies coming up both times. This time they're showing up as the water sign and the fire sign. So I'm thinking this is earth, fire, water. It's like everything there. So I'm feeling like there's definitely love coming in. You're going to have to be picky and choosy. If your gut's telling you, this guy's nice, but he seems like a player. When you go places, different women, hey, how you going? And you can see this connection and you think, oh, that's a little bit too flirty for me. Or very popular with the ladies. That's this guy. This one over here might be popular and everything, but this person, once they're with somebody and they want to go on a journey. There may be news coming in about a pregnancy, a baby, a birth as well coming towards you, Carol. Over here, you're ready to make that new start. You're ready to go. You just don't want to be taken for a ride by somebody. Here, you're going to be analysing the whole thing. You're going to be looking at this person's Facebook, or you're going to be watching how they act and what's going on. Don't spend too much time analysing a situation. You've got double 7s here, very lucky energy, very beautiful energy moving forward when we're looking at the poker deck, 7 of hearts, 7 of diamonds, moving into a new relationship, going on the same journey together. We've got 7 of cups. I just keep feeling you're going to be presented with a bad egg and a good egg. You're going to have to work out which one's the good one. If you wanted to go by the description of them, as I said, this one could work in law, police, government, something like that. The buzzer's going off. I'm going to tie this one up. We'll do your free things, yes or no. This one here possibly works in retail or business or traveling of some kind. I don't think the cup energy, we need to look at who that is. I think that is the energy they're giving off. I think that belongs to him and this belongs to him. Okay, so yes or no for Carol, and thank you so much for the donation. Someone's watching you a little bit too much. In this kind of reading, it could be someone that's been watching you for a while and they want to go out with you. Whether it's the player or the solid guy, I don't know. It could be both. The other one, new home, new life, new job. So it's all about to happen, Carol, and you will be happy soon. So yes or no, I'm thinking this is a yes to your question. Okay, and thank you so much for the donation. Okay, right, now I'm going to go across to PayPal. You're born in August, so it may be a celebration for you. Sorry, Carol, I wasn't looking across at the text because I'm actually just got my... What you can see is what I'm looking at. My phone with the text is sitting way over to my left and I'm not looking across. And because you can't see my face, I might go back to putting myself on camera sometimes and hold the cards up for people and see how that goes with people. Some people like it like this. They like to watch their reading, and other people like to see the reader and see how she's reacting or he's reacting and what they're saying. Yeah, the solid guy could be Army, Navy, Air Force, lawyer, police officer, some sort of government official kind of person, because he's a truth teller. He's a seeker of the truth. He also is a nighttime person, Carol. He's somebody that could work at night, or he could be up at night thinking about things and what he needs to do. The other one would have he would be more dark featured. This one would probably have brown, wavy, or even curly hair. You would know him straight up. He walks into a room, everybody's like, oh, he's here. And you would see the looks between him and other women. And you would either be sitting there having a cup of tea or a drink, a beer or whatever, and you'll be having a conversation, and then you'll look down at your bag or something and you'll look up and see him looking across at another woman. It's that kind of feel, and it's a yucky feel. But there is fun to have with this one. Nothing serious. This one could develop serious. Anyway, that's what we got. Up next, we got Nita. And I think I'll finish up now, Joanna, because Nita actually paid almost a double donation. It was probably about $4 short of a double donation. So, yeah, so I'm going to do 15 minutes for the next one. And I think I'll pack it up. Unless somebody comes in and does another donation, I'm finished. Okay, Joanna? So I'll just go and check this question for Nita. And good luck with everything, Kai. It is looking pretty damn good. Oh, and Kai, before you go, the double numbers could represent male energy in spirit. So it could be father figure, teacher, someone strong, someone that was in the military or police or something coming through trying to tell you they're there. Also, you've got somebody that might have been a sporting kind of person. And then you've got young energy down here as well with the Knights. So you could be getting messages from someone that was born or died in March, April or August as well. They're just letting you know that they're supporting you and they're watching you and helping you on your journey. Okay, so let's have a look at this message. For Nita, will Doug, the Gemini, and I get back together? What is his intentions towards me? I can see why you call yourself Nita, because you got that long name. I'm just going to look at the name while I shuffle and set the clock. And thank you so much for that generous donation today, Nita. Much, much appreciated. This is my job, but if this was paying the bills, I would be out on the street with no food. I might have a cup of tea in my hand, but yeah, I would be out on the street if this had to pay the rent and pay the bills. I think I need to try and do 2 sessions and get on 3 or 4 times a week and do 2 sessions so I can start earning a bit more income. But yeah, thank you so much for the generous donation. Every dollar helps. Okay, so can I ask your question out loud, Nita? Or you prefer I won't. I'll just, you know what your question is. I'll shuffle. I'm going to go quiet while I'm doing this, everyone. So I'm just focusing on her question and not using her name or the other person's name. But once I do the reading, it pretty much will become apparent what I'm talking about. So we're looking at two people getting back together, okay? So here we go. Good luck, Nita. Well, okay, so we're going to do two sections for this, okay? The first section about used to reconciling, and then the second section will be about what's the feelings, intentions, all of that between the two of you and coming from him. So, okay, so first things first. I'm going to do 3-3. So you, him, getting back together. You, him, getting back together. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, I'm focusing on your names. That's why I'm silent. You, him, the situation. You, him, the situation. You, him, come back together. Okay, so let's start. Let me just bring the text back up so I can see what's going down. Erica, if you can still donate, use the super chat button, and do Joanna, no more in-depth ones. I'll go in-depth for the $5 super chat, but oh, you want in-depth, Erica? For the super chat, because they take money away, it's $14 US. I hope that's okay. But anyway, let me get on to this. Where are we? Nita. Okay, Nita. Here we go. Good luck, Nita. Hopefully this works out for you. Okay, this is you in something that was, a decision was made. It had to be made. I don't know if this person you're inquiring about, Nita, I don't know if they were playing the field or they needed to grow up or they moved into a different area or whatever. I just feel like a decision was made. Possibly you made the decision. Maybe he made the decision as well. But this is where something, it was done. I do feel this is depressive energy around you at the moment where you're longing for this. You want to have some fun. You want to connect and all of that. But at the same time, you've got this anxiety and stuff going on. So let's move over this section. I don't want to spend too much time on this section because we want to look at the next section. This is about used to possibly reconciling down the track. Double aces normally means two people coming together. Now it is, he's got the one ace, you got the one ace. This is where you would work out a plan of how long you're going to wait, what's going to happen. This is where he's got the plan in action of, this is what I want to do. This is an invitation. It is a diamond. Diamonds and pentacles can be slow energy. It can indicate that if you were to come back together again, it's going to be a year from when you separated. Or it's going to be a year from now, from this reading. So it could be a year away. We'll have a look. We'll see what the tarots are because that could accelerate things. This is where somebody's gone silent. Somebody doesn't want to talk about it. Somebody needs to grow up. We've got grow up energy. So I feel like Doug's going through some sort of learning phase or, sorry, I used the name. I just feel like this person's going through some sort of learning phase. I'm sorry that I said the name. I didn't mean to do that. It's just that when I'm on a roll, it's all in my head. Anyway, yeah, this person, they're shutting down. They're walking away from things. They've made some bad choices in their life as well. And this is where somebody goes inside themselves and you just can't talk to them. And then this here is making plans for the future. So down here about used to, if you come back together or will you come back together, it is likely. It is likely. This is somebody that the truth all being laid out on the table and making a firm commitment to move forward. You also are getting energy, and I know you probably don't want to hear this. It's like somebody else is trying to get your attention at this time. There's another man that's trying to come into your life at this time, but I feel like you're so focused on this guy that you're not seeing that there's another option out there for you. But yeah, this is kind of a yes about you two coming back together. But whether you come back together in a solid relationship or it's just where you are exploring each other, talking to each other and having some kind of friendship connection, it doesn't look much more than that yet. But let's keep going. The tarots you get, look at this. Wow, you've been hanging around waiting. You're stressing yourself out. You're up at night. Oh, thank God it's okay that I said the name. Some people really don't like that. Thank you, Erica. And anyway, Nine of Swords is turmoil, torment. Do you want this person back in your life? Can it work, or is it going to be a burden? This is like where you've got overloaded. In the past, you got overloaded. It didn't work. Things weren't going the way they should be. That's why you're not together. It's like you want it, but you don't want it. It's like part of you is telling you, no, 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 start something new. It looks like there's somebody looking at you, but you're focused on this. So let's see what his energy is. This is yes, yes, yes. There is the Ten of Swords in here. This is where somebody gives up. Somebody feels defeated by something. It's just not going to work, whatever. This is somebody very slow with their energy. It is a grown-up. It is somebody that's grown up. They've learnt their lesson. They want to be by your side and commit. It can be somebody that gets pissed off energy as well, cold energy as well. And then this is the defeat. No, no, no. And then we got the sun shining. So he's showing very mixed energy. Sometimes he wants it. Sometimes he's done. You're showing sorrow, pain, anguish, everything about what you had, what you want back, and you're hanging around waiting. You're hanging over the emotional sea. And see, the sea is rough, it's choppy. You just don't know. It's like you don't know. You're in rough water. So let's see what we've got down here about if you come back together. You've got the World. I've got a feeling that this thing is done with the two of you. I feel like you got double sixes here. By June, you might know something more. I was hoping for like another ace coming out in here, a positive ace. The balance is being restored right now, and the balance looks like something coming to an end phase. Now, I'm feeling like this is coming to an end, and you'll make a firm decision on what you want to do next. Over here, it can be where this person that you're interested in and trying to get back on board with, that they're giving you little bits and pieces and not enough, just not enough with this. So let's move right along. How much time have we got? Have we gone halfway? Okay, I'll just pause this while I sort these cards out for you. We'll do a quick yes and no while the clock's paused. Just think of yes and no. I mean, you could be asking that same question, what you've asked me to look at. Just think of a yes and no, and we'll get some messages for you, Nita, on this. I'm going to focus on you and him with this. What does Nita need to know about? What do you need to know? And we're going to give you one of these. What does Nita need to know about this getting back together with him? Look at that, flipped over. Not today. Not dealing with the hurt. Avoiding having that conversation or that call with that person. Boundaries are there and somebody's still angry. So this, will you get back together and everything? Not today. Not today. Let's see your yes and no's. Stay positive as much as you can. Look more closely at what do you really want, what was there between the two of you when you were together, and protect what's yours. I think this is protect your own self, your own feelings and all of that. So that's the end of that one. Let me restart the clock. I just didn't want to waste time while I was reshuffling and stuff. And you did pay that extra bit, so it's more than a normal 10-minute reading. I've given you 15 minutes plus. So let's get on to the next bit. Okay, Nita. Yeah, it's 3 years already. Okay. I'm not feeling it that he's going to get back together, but we'll have a look at his feelings and intentions towards you at this current moment. I'm going to put his name down. Is his name an extension of that name you gave me? Is it more than 4 letters, his full name, his birth name? Like people call me Bet, but my name's Betty, so I've got 5 letters, not 3. So has he only got the 4 letters, or is it the extended name, which would be D? It would be 7. Is it the full name, the 7-letter name? Because I want to put his name down right now, Nita. Let me just pause this because there is a delay on my channel till you answer. I'm just waiting. I've paused the clock while I'm waiting because this is very, very delayed. The cards are showing me that they're still on the table and I'm still talking about the cards and I'm showing my phone and everything. Yeah, okay, yes, it is Douglas. Okay, restart the clock. Okay, what's Douglas' current feelings and intentions towards Nita? What's Douglas' current feeling? Oh, see that? The 9 of Hearts just flipped over. That's nice. That's nice. And the 6 of Hearts. Okay, let's do it. They're flipping. D-O-U-G-L-A-S. D-O-U-G-A-S. Douglas. Very mixed emotions when he thinks about you. Sometimes he feels like you're very cold, sharp, or that you just sort of analyze things too much sometimes. Other times he feels this warmth of emotion. He thinks about happy times that you may have shared together, times when you were alone together at home, things like that. Then other times he feels this frustrating energy as well, very up and down. And then again, this card coming out, and it flipped before, and we got double 6s, I've just noticed, right in the same position. See that? The 4th letter. They're both sitting in the same position, so that's a strong energy. 6 is all about somebody doing the right thing for somebody else. So he feels that you're a very responsible person with what you choose. He's trying to do the right thing, not just for you, but for himself at this time. And if that means it's over, like with this black 9 here, because this can be, I just don't want to go back into this. This is where somebody cut things, go silent, move on, whatever. And even this card here, he keeps coming out with the jacks everywhere. I don't know how old this Douglas is, but this is coming out like somebody that really, really needs to grow up, and they're on some sort of life learning journey at the moment. This can be where he gets angry and frustrated about things that were said, or he may have been accused, or you were accused, or whatever. So that's like frustrating energy. I don't like this energy here. This energy is very up and down, but it's very nice, warm energy as well at the same time. I don't know if the breakup and what's been going on, because it has been 3 years, and it depends on how long you were together. I was talking about that in a previous reading, that if a relationship, I think it's either a quarter or a third, if a relationship went on for 10 years, it can take 3 years to get over that relationship and move forward and finally cut it loose. Other people, they move on to other people straight away and they just get on with it. But yeah, he's got very up and down emotions here. Down here, surprisingly, The soulmate card is sitting here. So when I ask what's Doug's intentions, what does he feel, what does he think about you? Yous were meant to go on your journey. Whether you're meant to reconnect this journey, I'm really not feeling that. I don't know which one's you. This one can be somebody that can put up a wall. They can overanalyze a situation. Very, very smart, very analytical. Sometimes a little bit too much though. Very beautiful energy as well. A very beautiful person. A person all about commitment and long term and trust. This one down here, she's a hard worker. She's playful. She's very sexual. She's sitting right next to a 3. So she can be a third party kind of energy. She can be somebody that floats in and out of relationships. She can be somebody that intrudes on other people's relationships. I don't like that she's sitting right beside the soulmate connection. It's like she ruined something. But she's showing up as husband and wife here. She's showing up as 2 people as husband and wife, but she's sitting over here with some young person and some sort of flirty crap going on. So I don't know if that's what's been going on in his life right now, because I'm looking at Doug. It's not just about how he feels about you, it's about what's going on in his life at the moment. But he does need to grow up, like 3 jacks, he needs to grow up. There's some sort of working energy going on as well. We won't go down that track because that's not what you're asking and the time is running out. So let's just do these. We'll put these back in because these might need to come out. So we're looking at what's going on for Doug right now. What's his energy towards Nita? How's he feeling when he thinks about Nita? So unfortunately, Nita, I think you were hoping for a yes, getting back together, and beautiful emotions and that. There are beautiful emotions. This. Oh, and double 3s here. I think that he might be a bit of a player sometimes, you know. Might be one of these really overly flirty people, and it's not a good thing. Okay, these are yours about him. We got the Empress. He may see you as the Empress, very desirable in a lot of ways. He may also like a lot of women because she can be all women rolled into one. We got defensive behaviour going on. This is someone putting the wall up. We've also got where he can't make his mind up at this time. We've got recovering from things. I feel this is your energy. You're recovering and you're feeling left out. You know, you're wanting back in. You're wanting something there. Bottom of the deck to finish off. Again, we got the Queen of Wands here sitting right on top of the Queen of Clubs. I feel that he finds you, when he thinks about you, he finds you desirable, sexy, all of that. But there's a lot of other complicated stuff here in this reading. Anyway, thank you for your donation. We'll do a quick yes and no for you and grab 2 Lenormands just to finish off. And it was a substantial donation compared to others. So I really, really appreciate that money. Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll just do 2 of these for you, Nita. Oh, thank you, Nita. Thank you. Just 2 of these for Nita. For Tina, I'm only doing super chats, and I'm actually finished after the next one because I'm just tired now and I have to go. I'm going to visit a family member, so I have to get out of the house. All right, just 2 of these, just messages for you now, Nita, and we'll do a quick yes and no. Quick yes and no. Why are these over here? I don't know. All right, Nita, what do you need to know? I want messages for you. Okay, these are all jumping out, so obviously it wants me to take these top cards and bottom and stop. I think it's telling me to stop, basically. It might be Spirit telling me to stop now. New beginnings. It can be the news that you're going to get news of a baby, possibly something to do with him. But this could be a new beginning, a new person. And starting that new beginning, and you just still got give things time. Give yourself time, heal, all of that sort of stuff, Nita. And what was spitting out here? Time to start asking the real questions. You're feeling a little bit off balance, I can see that. And it's time to take on that new job, new house, things are looking good. If you said you got attention from other males, but you're just not looking at it, maybe start looking at 1 or 2 and exploring who they are, what they do. and maybe it's time to start something new. Anyway, that is it for that. I'm just going to have a quick drink. I'm feeling really, really washed out now. I should have brought some food down here. I didn't bring any food down. Erica is the ex-wife of Jahan stalking me and my fiance. If so, how does she feel when she stalks us? Okay, so how much was this donation? It was $10 US. Okay, so I'll set the clock because Erica, if you can, get yourself PayPal, because I've found out that PayPal, you no longer have to link it to like a Visa card or anything. You can get a PayPal and then you can just simply transfer money to the PayPal if you're paying for something. I don't know how that all works. I was supposed to be looking into that for you, Joanna. I totally forgot. Oh no, I did look into it for you, Joanna. And I said to you, you just make it with an email address so that you can get paid. And then once you've got money in there, well, then you've got a PayPal account. But yeah, in future, if you can get that, I'd really appreciate that, because 30% of that $10 that you've paid is going to go into YouTube's bank, not mine. So anyway, let's just set the clock for, I'll just set it for 8 and we'll give you 8 minutes solid. So let's look at the first question. Is the ex-wife stalking? So we'll do that first. Is the ex-wife stalking Erica and her fiance? We'll just look at that. Is this ex-wife, okay, they're all dropping out. I'm just going to put ex-wife, EXWIFE. Definitely that's a yes. This person is looking at the Facebook, the social media. They're watching everything that's going on. There is a deep-seated about you and her. This is you and her here. I don't know if she was still married when you got with her husband, or whether they'd already divorced and lived separately and then you met him. But this is usually showing that she feels betrayed and that you did it. He would have come back to her or whatever. So it's that sort of thing. But this is the soulmate card. And if this is her, maybe she cheated on him and that's why he left and then he met you. I don't know. But this is like she holds on that he was with her and you've come along. So it's like she holds on to this because she feels entitled in some way. And then over here, we've got some other female that drives her along. So there's two of them. There's the ex-wife and probably a best friend or somebody, or maybe a daughter. I don't know if there's children. But there's two of them that actually watch all the going on between you and your fiance. She's not looking at it, but she knows that he's contented and happy with you over here. And she's also turning his back on the fact that he is your soulmate now. I believe we've got soulmates. You know, everybody's got more than one soulmate, and it's not just the person you get married to or you're in a relationship with. I believe that we share a soul connection and a soul family with best friends, or with exes. There's a soul journey. So anyway, let's have a look. We've already got the answer. This is yes. She's looking at you, but she's looking at other stuff as well. She's probably looking at your friends. That just jumped out. You're being told about the solid connection and the commitment. Focus on your commitment, not on what the ex-wife is doing. Try and cut her out, basically. Yeah, because that's like focus on your commitment. He's your man. You've got the engagement ring on the finger. You've got the promise of the marriage. But yeah, I feel like she might be looking at your family. She might be looking at your friends as well, and what you used to do. It's almost like someone trying to find something negative to bring it forward. But will she find anything? It doesn't look like it. So let's see what else we get. This energy here. Okay, we've got Queen of Diamonds, the long-term commitment person. It's also the cold, pissed-off person as well. Can be frustrated energy, or I just haven't got the time for this. She's placing judgment. She's looking at you, stalking. She feels wronged. She's trying to get her justice back. She's trying to get a judgment. She's placing judgment on you, the relationship, everything. I do feel that this Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Pentacles is her friend or someone that stands beside her, and they both talk about this all the time. I don't know how long you've been with this guy, or how this situation erupted, but the Fool could mean she's being a fool. The Fool also could mean that she's stalking you and watching this journey and feeling like he's a fool or you're a fool or whatever. So I feel the Fool today, it's usually about a new beginning and stepping out. It can be that she's refusing to go on her new journey now without him as well. So let's just see the next part of the question, and then we'll do some other cards. And thank you for the donation. So the next part of the question, yeah, it's yes, about the stalking. How is she feeling about it? I'm going to put the rest of the cards back because we need them in here. How is she feeling about it? She might be feeling foolish. How is this ex-wife feeling? Oh, her is the ex-wife Jahan. Is Jahan... How is Jahan feeling? Okay, I'll put her name down. How is Jahan feeling when she sees Facebook or she sees them out together? How is Jahan feeling about what she's finding out and what she's seeing with her ex and Erica? Third party. You've been with him 3 years. Yes, thank you, Joanna. A soulmate connection can also be a pet. It can represent a pet. I always forget that with the Jack of Hearts. The Jack of Hearts can be a pet. Okay, so, all right. How is she feeling about it? She's angry. She's pissed off. There's husband and wife again. Husband and wife separated by a change in direction here. A financial change in direction as well. Arguments, disagreements. The guy is looking in a different direction. The woman is chasing. She also has this third party card here. So she feels that when she's watching you two, that you stepped in and took him away. That's what she's feeling. And she gets frustrated about it. And this is the card of desire as well. It can be somebody that feels that they are more desirable. They are the person that this person wants. But looking at this, he's her ex. He's looking in a totally different direction now. She's not. She's looking at things. She also thinks something to do with money. So I don't know if your fiancé has money, a house, cars, a business. She may feel that she's entitled, or if he bought you a diamond ring, that should be on her finger. If he bought you a car, it's sort of like she gets angry or jealous or something about the money. So let's just see, how else is Jahan feeling about this connection with Erica and her fiance when she looks at them? When she looks at them, how is she feeling about this situation that her ex-husband is with Erica? Well, that's strange. That's really strange. I feel that, because this is like wishes coming true, but if you look at the image on the card, this can be all emotions overflowing, and it's all pouring over top of the woman, and the water's running all here. This could be her. And this could be negative emotions, because normally the Nine of Cups is wishes and dreams and hopes coming true, happy emotions, loving emotions. I feel that she still is in love with your fiance. I feel she's still in love with this man. And I feel that she feels sadness, an overwhelming sadness, because she sees that you two are happy. Now, I don't know how young or old you are, but is there a chance that you're going to get pregnant or you already had a child with him? Because there can be something to do with that as well. Here, she wants justice, and she feels that justice is that he was hers, but now he's not. So I'm surprised this didn't come out upside down, to be honest. And then over here, she turns her head away from it. This is like a conversation. The Eight of Wands is usually people having a conversation, communication, sending text messages or whatever. She's turning her head away from what's going on. She's not accepting things. It's been 3 years. She's not accepting things. I just feel that she feels that you took something that was hers, and she has a deep love for this man. She probably will move on. She probably will get somebody else. There's probably somebody. I do feel she's a desirable person. So I do feel that she might have somebody coming to be with her soon. She's just not looking at that at the moment. She's got her energies focused here. I don't know if she thought that he might have just took off and then come back eventually, and then she kept waiting and waiting and waiting. But yeah, I've got that sort of feel coming from her. So let's just do these now, Erica. These are just some cards for you. Oh, she's been calling and hanging up. Okay. She wants more of the money. Okay. All right. Yeah. Change the phone number. That's what I suggest. Change the phone number. And in Australia, you can block your phone number. You can get a private number. I suggest that you talk to your fiancé and say, I'm sick of the phone ringing and hanging up. Go and change the phone number. If it's a business phone number, block her phone number. Block the phone number that's calling the house. And if you're talking about a cell phone, just block that number. Just block the number. As soon as she calls, block the number. Okay, last messages for you. The bell is going. These are messages for you, and we'll do a yes and no as well. We'll do it just a yes and no for you. You're not pregnant, but you had cards that represent pregnancy and baby, possibly baby boy. Pregnancy can also mean the new beginning and focus on your beginning with your partner, and that you're going to get married and all of the beautiful things that are going to happen for you guys. Give something time. So just, you're over what they had. He's over her. She's not over it. Just give it time. And then this here, there are some mountains and obstacles. It looks like to do with communication here. There's some sort of communication. Don't get all up in arms with him about what she does. It's her behavior. It's her choice. It's nothing to do with what he does. So yeah, just focus on your love and your companionship with him, and don't let that ruin that. Lastly, yes or no for you, Erica. This could be a totally unrelated question that you want to ask now. You don't have to type it. Just think about it in your mind. Oh, she was cheating on him all the time. That's where the 3 of spades come up. The 3s everywhere. I didn't know who was doing the cheating, him or her. Yeah, so anyway, yes or no. Think about this, Erica, in your mind, just to finish this reading. And let's see what we get messages for you. Happy families, focus on you and him. Think before you speak. So if you want to talk to him about her, oh my God, I'm sick of this. Why is she, don't even have that conversation with him. It's not worth the breath. And down here, it looks like a yes. Whatever you were thinking, it looks like a yes. All right, guys, is that it, Joanna? Nobody else has made a donation. Am I done? Are we out of here? I'm not doing any more freebies. I'm done. Is that it now, guys? And thanks again, Erica. Oh, they're going to court. Okay, so she wants justice. She may get her justice because that, she had justice and she had judgment. So she may get it the way she wants. And that 7 of diamonds, It's like if she's going for, she wants some sort of piece of property or a car or something of substantial value, she may actually get it with that kind of thing. But that's not what we were looking at. We were looking at her feelings around everything. Okay, that's all. Thank you, Joanna. Rhonda, I know you might still be listening, so thank you, Joanna, for your time. And everybody that come and supported the channel today and all the donations, thank you kindly. And I will be back tomorrow, guys, hopefully early. I was going to do it today. I got distracted. I did some other things, and then I've had phone calls. So anyway, I would have stayed online, but I would have had to have a break and eat. So anyway, goodbye, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.